Southside to uptown, the city is back, cause we are. I know you see the sun on the map. Yeah, we are. Yeah, cause we been on the map. You could better step when that I put my city on my back. Man, I swear these niggas lying if they say my city down. You could better step when that I put my city on my back.
I'ma do it for my Wizards again. We going all the way this year.
What is going on, Wizards fans, Wiz Nation? What is good? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Camingo. We had another good week. It wasn't perfect like last week, but we had a good week. But I'll take it, though. Even though we had one loss during the week, we could win 7 in a row, but it's all good. But to be honest, people, if we won 7 in a row, I would have came out and done one of the intro that everyone likes. But it's all good. It's all good. We won, what, 6 out of the last 7 games? So, like I said, it's good. We're gonna recap all the games. We're gonna recap the tough loss to Oklahoma City. We're gonna and the 2 wins, close wins against the Heat and the Hornets, especially the Miami Heat. We're gonna talk about that later on in a moment, but let's start off with the loss of Oklahoma City. Against Oklahoma City. Early on, the Wizards, we were on fire from 3. Like we were like, boom, 3-pointer, boom, 3-pointer, and Bradley Beal, welcome back. Came out, had 10 points in the first quarter. I'm like, we might blow these dogs out. We came out, look at the stats here. We shot 64% from the field in the first quarter. We made 7 threes, 12% on 14 field goals. I'm like, this is too easy. But second quarter, they came out as second quarter. Our bench did not, it didn't hold up well in that late first, early second quarter, because once our bench came in, it just went downhill. But once the starters came back in the game, it was working. We're making the threes, everything. Porzingis had that little nasty dunk. We drove lane and dunked. I can't remember who we went right by, but we were 13, 14 points at the break. So I was like, all right. But the third quarter was the difference why we lost the game. They hung around all third quarter long. SGA, Shea Alexander, was automatic. He couldn't miss in the paint, mid-range, threes, whatever. Like he couldn't. He had 19 in the third quarter alone. He almost outscored us by himself. The Thunder outscored the Wizards 35-20 in the third, and they got the lead going to the third. But early in the fourth quarter, both teams were going back for. We were trading leads, tying up. You know what I'm saying? All these ties and lead changes. But key in the fourth quarter was both teams were over the foul limit. I think it was midway or early. I can't remember what it was. And then the key thing, Thunder were up 3, less than 2 minutes to go. I'm like, we gotta do something. And then KP, if he made just 2 free throws, he made 1 out of 2. Oh my, we could possibly won the game there if it went for that. We probably gone overtime. But and then Denny tied up after he was flexing. I'm like, and he hurt my boy Jordan Goodwin on the same play. And why did you you can't celebrate after a made bucket when there's still time on the clock. And then they came back and got a bucket. And then Kuz, nice putback tied up. And then Bradley Beal, I thought that was dagger. I'm like, he almost did again. I got to the show. Bradley Beal does what? Bradley Beal things. But the dagger, Shea Gilbert Arenas, if I got it right, I'll call him SGA. But that was a tough 3. I know Monty was defending him. I thought it was defending pretty well, to be honest. Because he shot up, but Monty jumped up, and then he went up. I'm like, I had a feeling. I had a feeling it was going down. I'm like, oh, God, it's not going. And it did win it. I'm like, because I knew they were going for the win. It was the same thing against when we played the Bulls the first game home. We knew after Barrett hit a shot to go up by 2, you knew the Bulls were going to go for a win. Come here, like I said, when you're up 2 on the road, you go for the win. That's what most young teams do. You know, you didn't want to take overtime against a good team like the Wizards are right now. The early part of the season, you go for the win, and that's what they did. And then bad pass from Danny. I'm like, why did you pass the ball to Brad? You should have get it to Kuz or Porzingis on that play. You just run a play for Kuz and Porzingis because he had a little man guarding Porzingis. If you pass him, he probably would have faded away and possibly drew the foul. Or for Kuzma, you could just run a play for Kuzma, just like run around, give it to him, catch and shoot, and see what happens. But it is what it is. We lost the game. That ended our 4-game winning streak. Let's get these numbers here. Wizards side, Porzingis ended a good game, 27 points, 9 boards, 8 of 15 shooting, and 4 threes. Bradley Beal, first game back after dealing with protocols, 25 points. He had 10 in the first quarter and 15 in the fourth. I think if he would have gotten more involved in the second, third quarter, I think we would have won this game. But he was 9-9 shooting. That's okay. 2 of 4 from 3, 6 boards, 4 assists. Kuzma, I know you're untradeable, but you were kind of terrible to me in my opinion that game. I know you had 18 points, 10 boards, 9 assists, all got triple double, but you had 7 freaking turnovers. So, and Rui, I think got criticized a bit, but we could call more from Rui Hachimura. He played 17 minutes, but he did get 14 points. If he had more from Rui, we probably would have won as well. For the Thunder side, the start of the game was Shai Alexander. 42 points. That's the most points we get up by a player this season. 42 points, 14-22 shooting, 6 boards, 7 assists. I said after the game, he's a all-star this year. You put him on all-star. I don't care if they're bad or not. He's making the all-star team. Like, dude, averaging 31 a game this season. I said, Clippers, what have you done here? But let's do it as a team stats. We gave up 54% shooting to the Thunder to our 51. They made 16 threes, the Thunder did, at 31. That's 51%. We made 7-34. Like, the 3-pointers are falling in the last couple of games. Because it was a 3-point contest right there. But only difference was the free throws. Because that third quarter, in the free throw line a lot. They were 17 and 26, which is still bad, but they went to the line 26 times. We went there 17 times. So if we didn't play by fouling, we probably would have won. We won the boards 41-37, but the turnovers, man, that was we probably lost. We had 19 turnovers against a young Thunder team. Cause no, they can run, but real quick before we went to Miami, the one difference was I forgot to mention this. They benched Giddy and Cam, who the other one guy was. They benched two starters going to third, and that sparked the Thunder. So, on to the Miami Heat. I gotta be honest. I'm disappointed in y'all Wizards in the first half. I was disappointed in the first half. They had 7 guys available playing, and you gave up 69 damn points in the first half. 69 points against a G League team. Really? Like, I was mad disappointed y'all in the first half. I'm thinking, are we really going to lose this game to 7 guys? Cause I couldn't speak or nothing. I don't want to talk, or I almost want to turn off my TV because we were down 15 points in the freaking first half. And he had 7 guys. 7! But the third quarter of that game, we did, we kept exchanging buckets. We kept trying, trying to get the lead close. Kuzma kept the Wizards in the game. But we did manage to get back in it. We were down, 7 points in the fourth quarter. And going to the fourth, guess who really turned the game? 2 guys turned the game around. Corey Kispert and Taj freaking Gibson. Taj! I'm like, out of nowhere, he played. He played over freaking Gaffer in the second half. I'm like, what is this? And it literally worked. And there's a lineup that we never used before. It was It was Beal, Kisper, Kuz, Gibson, Porzingis, pretty much to finish the game. I'm like, what kind of? I'm like, this is this is new to me. But going down to the last minute, down 3 with less than 2 minutes to go, and then Bill tied with 3, and this kid, this Haywood Highway kid, Highsmith, I'm like, he was wide open for 3. I'm like, and then Kyle Lowry, he made a tough rainbow shot over Porzingis. I'm like, and this could be the. I'm like, we might lose this game, but it wasn't over. Me and Bill hit an easy layup, back half for Porzingis. But guess who came through, tied the game? Clutch Kuz. Kyle Kuzma in the corner. I'm like, I said, it's good. You knew he's open from 3. Like, it's going in. And Lowry had a chance to win the game. And then thank God he missed. I thought he was going to draw a foul and then go free throw, but it didn't. We got overtime. And overtime, it was the boringest overtime game I ever witnessed from watching from the Wizards. Like it was 3-2 in overtime. Both teams, we couldn't buy hoop in overtime, and both coaches won a challenge. And excuse me, West Unside won a challenge. I think Todd can block the shot and West called foul, but they reversed the call. It was a clean block and jumped it up. I'm like, yes, West won a challenge. Well, we got stopped like last 30 seconds ago, and Taj Gibson almost came the hero. He almost hit like a 10-foot, 12-foot jump shot. It went in and out. I'm like, he could have been the hero, could put a 3, but Max Strus, he had a good look. I'm like, I thought it was going in. Cause I seen him hit catch and shoot 3s many times, like the kind of entire hero does. But thank God he missed it, and we escaped. I'm like, whew. Like, I don't care if they got 7 guys, 8 guys playing. As long as we get the win by whatever, by 130, we will take it. Now let's get to these numbers here. Bradley Beal does it again. 27 points, 8 assists, but he did have 7 freaking turnovers because he's playing point guard most of the time. Kuz was solid, 21 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, going with 4 turnovers. Unicorn, best rebound game of the season. Got 20 points and a season high 17 rebounds because what's his name didn't play. Bam Bio, he didn't play. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't got those 7 rebounds. And Corey Kispert, another good second time he had a good game. 17 points, 6-9 shooting, 5 of 8 from 3. Reed was good off the bench, 13 points, 6-11 shooting, 8 boards. Gibson, even though he didn't score, he got you 8 rebounds in 16 minutes. And like he's not here to score. He's here to play hard, solid defense, and get some key rebounds. That's what he's here for. When his numbers call, he will contribute. It's like Anthony Gill 2 years ago when he had Russell Westbrook. He'll come in, stay ready, and then contribute. For the Heat, 1 guy, 2 guys. Kyle Lowry had triple-double. 20 points, 10 boards, 15 assists. He had to do everything and play 50 minutes of play. Strus, 22 points, 24 shooting, 3 of 14 from 3. That's bad. Real bad. See stats? The defense. The defense won a game in that second half. Second half, our defense really stepped it up. We held the Heat to 35% shooting because, and get this, overtime, they didn't have a field goal overtime. After that Lowry shot, they couldn't get a field goal ever again. Ever again. The 3, we defended 3 well. 11-4-3 for the Heat. They shot 25% from 3. And we shot 32%, which is like, all right, I'll take that. We were 15-46. He got the line a lot. The Heat got the line 32 times, which is like same percent. It was 12-32. We were 10-14. But the assists though were good. We had 33 assists. That's gotta be a season high. 33 assists, and 41 made field goals. That's pretty good. We were +1 on the boards, 54-53, and turnovers again, 15 of them. 15 of them, and they had 9. And now it's going on to the Charlotte Hornets. We got to a good start because they had no Melo Ball. So I'm like, again, he got hurt again. Everything, we were moving the ball well. Like, everything was working our way, but Hornets got back in it thanks to Gordon Hayward. And did you see that at scuffle, seeing Jaden McDaniels and Porzingis? Did you see that? I'm like, after a good hustle play, and somehow I said, whoa. I said, what's going on? And Porzingis somehow get hit with a technical foul, but it should have been a double technical foul. And did you see Bradley Beal breaking ankle? I'm like, who? I said, oh no, this is the same thing he did to Lou Thor in Oklahoma City. How he did step back and then shot a 2-pointer. And second quarter, we let the Hornets stay in the game. Like, we got at the end, we got a comfy lead. You know what I'm saying? Because we did they were crashing the boards. You know what I'm saying? They were on the offensive side. And then we were winning. Hornets were winning by 5 with 2.9 minutes to go, but Bradley Beal caught fire. He caught fire late in that second quarter. Made 10. He scored 10 last 13 points to put the Wizards ahead at the half. And like I said in the show, Bradley Beal does what? Bradley Beal things. Third quarter, it was second quarter. We kept the Hornets in the game, but this time it was due to careless turnovers. Like, multiple times, we were about 5, 6 multiple times, and we kept the Hornets back in thanks to Kelly Oubre. He had like 10 points in the third quarter, but in the fourth, clutch Kuz. Kyle Kuzma, what he does on? He goes on what? Cruise control. He's like, cruise control. You know what I mean? He had 11 in the fourth quarter. Hornets, though, they didn't quit, but our defense stuck with it. And then we won the game. We made some clutch free throws down the stretch. But on a side note, Bradley Beal, he hurt his hip and thigh area or something like that. So we're gonna monitor that soon. Hopefully he'll be all right for our road trip coming up ahead. Let's get to these numbers real quick on the Wizards Hornets game. Let's see here. All right, got it here. Wizards side, Kyle Kuzma. Like I said, 11 in the fourth quarter, finished 28 points, 10-19 shooting, 10 boards, but he had 4 turnovers though. Brad Beal doing his thing, 26 points, 37 from 3, 5 assists, but 5 turnovers. But he did have 5 stuff. I'll give him that, 5 steals. Porzingis, he had probably his worst game as the Wizards so far. 12 points, 4 of 19 shooting, but he had 5 blocks though. At least leaving that. At least he didn't get you offensively, but he did get you defense, and I like that. I really like that. On the Horn side, Gordon Hayward, who didn't play last meeting, he had 20 points, 5 boards. Oubre, can we call him the new Wizards killer? He had 25 points, 10-point shooting, 7 boards. Team stats. Defense did again. Held the Horns 39% shooting. We shot 43. The 3-point defense was good. They shot 32 from 3. That's 25%. We were 13 and 34 from 3. 30%. Rebound -1. They had rebounds 51-49 but they had 15 on offensive glass. But we had 14 though, so at least we stuck in there. Look at the blocks. 13 blocks for the Wizards. Porzingis had 5 of them. Kisser had 1. Denny had 1. Jordan Goodwin had 3 blocks. And Barton had 2. Gafford had 1. So we're probably one of the best in the league in blocking shot. We got to be up there. Probably a top 5 in blocks per game. But once again, the turnovers, man. You gotta take care of the damn ball. We had 17 damn turnovers. But it is what it is. We went 5-1 homestand, so I'll take it. At least is better than what people thought we were going 3-3, whatever, or 2-4 homestand. We're gonna talk about that after the break. We're gonna go to the Wiz poll, and then on Friday we welcome back the Big Three. I'm gonna talk about some memories about the Big Three. They're my time when I was in school, and we'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back.
Crowd on their feet. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Kuz in the corner. The 3 is good. As the Wizards tie the game at
4 with 14.9 remaining in the fourth.
They don't call him Clutch Clues for nothing.
Okay, we are back. Just like the last episode, we're going back. We are going back to the Wiz poll. Okay, I did a poll where I said what's our going to be in the homestand. So let's check out the results, please. Really? 9% said y'all gonna be 5-1. I said we're gonna be 4-2, but I'll take 5-1. But no one, 0 said 6-0. We almost did. But 55% we're gonna be 3-3 or worse, because normally in the homestand we always fail. But it's the Wizards. But it's a new Wizards team, so get over with. We went 5-1. Be happy with it. Wish we were 6-0, but it is what it is. I'm like, these Wizards fans are like, they thought, let's recap this homestand career. Let's do a recap. Because the homestand, we played Dallas. We had no Bill numbers. And be like, oh yeah, we lost. Because Lucas is there, you know what I'm saying? They're going to lose to Utah, because Utah was surprised in the league. Thought we was in Memphis because of John Moran, but he didn't, luckily, he didn't play. We almost beat OKC. We thought that was going to be a win. Miami is like, we're gonna lose Miami because it's the Heat, and we were supposed to beat Charlotte. So people thought we be 3-3 or 2-4 or worse because what was ahead. I said, don't look what's ahead. Just play what's in front of you, whether they're injured or not. Just play the damn game. So that's the Wiz field. But now I want to talk about what happened Friday night. This past Friday, we honored the big three during my school days. Gilbert Arenas, Caron Butler, Antawn Jamison. Those were the good old times. Even though we had success, we had no playoff success with those three, but those were fun times. There was a time there where I heard in the, you know what I'm saying, I think the big interview, there's a time where no one wanted to play the Wizards when because OG Agent Zero Gilbert was in town, because he was during my time was a flat out monster. At one point during his prime, he was playing like the best player in the league, because dropping 40, 50, and one game dropped 60. Like, he was literally like at their time like the most exciting player in the NBA at that point. He was being mentioned with one of the best players in the league at that time. He was mentioned with the like D Wade, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, AI, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, you name him. He was like on the rise. Like after the playoff series, we beat Chicago in 2005 with the game-winning shot, and he was like up there. He was a upcoming player. But I remember, here's the story. I remember at one point back when I was in middle school, where he did not make the All-Star team. We averaged like 29 points a game, but he did got a replacement. I can't remember who he replaced, but I remember people were laughing at me like your boy didn't make it. But I think one day when he made it, I'm like, oh my god, he made it, because I know you can replace a player in the All-Star team. You know what I'm saying? I thought you gonna play the bud. He did make it though. But the injury really effed him up. When he had that knee injury, it really just ruined everything. It seriously did. Like, who knows? It wasn't for that knee injury. What could have been? I think we could pay for another 4 years with that team. But he did have the infamous gun incident that he had that really screwed the whole team up. Like I said, if it wasn't for an injury, what could have been? Now I'm gonna talk about my man Jamison. I remember when we got him on draft night in Talent 4. I remember when I was a teen. I remember playing in the video game NBA Live in Talent 4. We were on the Mavericks. When finally draft, I'm like, I know that name. I was like, I said, that's the guy who won $6 million a year, and he you know, I was like, we gotta do something this year, and We sure did. He was the missing piece from our 2005 team when we had Gilbert Arenas, Larry Hughes, and the team. It was before quarantine. Like he was a double machine. He was the best player in East Conference in double doubles, getting 20 and 10 every single night. Every night getting double double. Especially in 2008, he was like double double after double double. Because during that 08 season, when Gil missed most of the year, he literally carried the whole team. Carried that team in 2008. That was the best Jamison I ever seen play. Better than 2005, 2006, 2007. That right there, OHM was the best. And now to my man, Caron Butler. One of my all-time favorites. I really like Caron Butler. I remember when we got him in the trade. We traded freaking Kwame Brown. And I was like, thank you, Lakers. I remember we recently lost Larry Hughes. He went to the Cavaliers because I remember I was upset when we lost Larry Hughes. But when they got Caron, I'm like, he's our Larry Hughes replacement, and it really, really worked. I'm like, I remember after the first in Washington, I said to myself, next year, next season, I said he's gonna be an all-star. I said, just watch, and he literally did. He had probably one of his best years of his career, 2007, even though it got ruined. It was before the Gil injury. He broke his hand, and it was like week before the playoffs started. Broke his hand, and then next you know, day later, Gilbert Arenas injures his knee. I said, 2007 season, I says, what could have been? Because we were on a roll in 2007. We were on a roll. Because we were like one point, number 1 in the conference, going to All-Star break. In the All-Star break, and then we fell off because Gil got hurt. But back to Caron Butler. But I think 2008 was his best year as a Wizard because we had Gil missed the whole year. It was Caron and Antawn by himself, and they both made the All-Star team without our best player, both averaging over 20 a game. Because Caron, he was Mr. Everything in that season. He can score, rebound, assist, play defense. He was the heart and soul of the Wizards, and that was my guy, man. I love Caron Butler. Now, even though he's on the Heat staff, he was really loved on the Wizards. So keep doing big there. I know Jamison's on our front office, Caron still on the Heat, and Gil's one of the coaches in the Big Three league that I watched in the summertime. Like I always said, those days were some good old times, man. I think some people fans said that made me a Wizards fan watching Gilbert Arenas, you know what I'm saying? Hitting game winner after game winner, you know what I'm saying? Scoring 30, 40, and 60 points. And I remember Kyle Kuzma in the first game, he did say, bring back the gold uniforms. I was like, of course, we should bring those back. Those were the OG jerseys right there. I'm like, those were the jerseys back then. The gold jerseys, the black shorts, everything. Like, those were fireball. I don't care if people saying, oh, this is ugly stuff. No, that is fire, though. Because remember, when we were in the gold jerseys, Gilbert drops 50 on y'all every time. He always has a monster game. A big game. You know what I'm saying? So, those were memories, man. Those were good memories. Now, upcoming 3 games Thanksgiving week. We're on the road. We had successful homestand. Now I got to make those up on the road. You play Miami Heat back-to-back, assuming that some guys are coming back. Cause remember, they had 8 guys playing the other night. They played Heat twice, Wednesday and Friday, and then we're on the road again against the Celtics. They beat us last time in our hot streak. Now, hopefully, Boston, keep winning, please. I want to end y'all streak. Just like the Commanders did to the Eagles last week. I said, end their streak. You know what I'm saying? Commanders, you did the Eagles. Now Wizards, if Boston keeps winning, do the same thing in their house. So, that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I know the deal. Follow me on Twitter, @Camingo. See me on Instagram. My Wiz page, Twitter, @Wiz_Nation. And Instagram, Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all.